Now we are on a different session, this time on Hirschfelden, and here we have the track of what could be a level 3 pheasant. 2 to 3 kilograms, that is a max estimate pheasant track, which means that this guy has a chance to be either a big level 2 or a big level 3. I don't really have many experience hunting pheasants on this reserve, but I know that they feed from 8 to 11, so right now is their feed time, and as far as I know there's usually a good number of them inside the fields right in the open. So I assume that that mating call is coming from one of the feed zones that were already discovered on this server, and perhaps from the same flock. You know, on this map the pheasants are always gonna be inside or close to the fields, always around them. So essentially all the locations on the map that have cornfields are also gonna have pheasants, pretty much the entire right side. Oh. That ain't the big one, but it's a rooster. As expected, they are feeding. And that is the warning call of another rooster over there. Which makes me wonder how big it is, because he detected us before the level 2, so he's higher level. Well, he could be higher level because the wind is blowing more towards that direction, so probably he smelled us. Let's see. That is the 2. And that is the odd. Oh! We clipped it. He was getting far, but the second shot barely hit him. And I cannot believe he was actually level 3, you know, we seem to have a special luck with the pheasants. I mean, the level 3s are supposed to be quite hard to find, but I have already came across quite a few diamonds without even looking for pheasants. Alright, let's take a few pictures of this guy. He has the grey plumage. It's a common plumage, nothing special, but I'm not sure if I have any diamond with it already. 20.6 diamond. That is the first diamond pheasant I've gotten on Hirschfelden, and my first diamond since the release of the showcase update. Oh, look at that. Level 3. The max estimate hen is a level 3, and with an estimate of 763 to 839 it has a really high chance to be a diamond, although it's not guaranteed. And by the way, here we may be able to spot the other max estimate, the max estimate cock, which I assume is part of the same flock and could also be a level 3. I don't see him there though. So I wonder if it is actually part of a different group. It could be, I mean, when I found his track it was really close to all the other tracks and I assumed they were all together. But maybe, you know, some of those tracks were actually alone or from a different flock. You know, he could perfectly be a lonely male and he is alone somewhere. Or maybe he is right in front of us. Well, to be honest, I really doubt it. Whatever is hiding there is probably low level, since a high level male would have taken off already. Yeah, there it is, level 1. We are just gonna keep crouch walking to approach the big female. Okay, warning call. And there she comes. Time to use the 12 gauge cacciatore. We got her. Now let's see if the big male is here. Alright, they are landing. Let's see, that's a small hen. Another hen, but decent sized. And there's also that cock with a top estimate of 726, which may have a really low chance to be max weight estimate. You know, it is unlikely but possible. You would have to score around 720s, very near the top of the estimate to be max weight estimate. 677 score and a weight of 0.68 kgs, he's definitely not a max estimate. So we'll have to keep looking for the actual big male, but first let's harvest this potential diamond before we crash or anything. 776.98 diamond. Not a huge diamond, it's actually the lowest scoring diamond willow ptarmigan I've ever gotten, but it's still special because this is my second diamond hen and I just love this species. I think they look amazing. That's a big buck. 259 to 320, not the most promising estimate, and I just hope this doesn't turn into an extremely long chase because this area is full of dense vegetation and we're gonna have to track this guy. I actually wonder for how long he's been on my map. I mean, I rarely check this area, so I imagine this guy's been here since Silver Ridge Peaks got reset for the last time back on October 2022. You know, this location is really far from being among the most popular areas, but it's still decent to hunt mule deer, pronghorn, plains bison, black bears, turkeys. So it ain't a bad idea to visit it every once in a while. I mean, you may have something interesting here, but as I said, the downside is that the terrain is quite rough here. You definitely have to pay special attention to the tracks on this area because it can be hard to spot the animals at first. Okay, we're getting close to the sky, just gotta be careful with all these bisons. That is one big herd. And that seems to be the 5. Almost 40 meters away. I'ma take out the new bolt action 7mm and we're gonna go for it double long. That's it, we got him good. That will hopefully be our first diamond with the new Malmer 7mm. 314.73, barely a diamond. We hit a double long at 46 meters on what is our second diamond on this early axis. That's a monster. That's an absolute monster Rocky Mountain elk. Estimate of 454 to 541, any rack that guarantees the diamond score, that is the big rack. And with those antlers, not only it could be a massive diamond, but also a max weight diamond. So I cannot wait to drop him using the new 338. There he is right there. He was actually coming in, but then he stopped to drink again for some reason. But now we have a chance to go for a double long using the iron sights. Let's go for it. Oh, I pressed the right mouse button by accident, but the shot was good. Let's see exactly how big is this guy. 513.62 diamond with a weight of 472.74 kgs. That is my first ever diamond with this new 338. Hopefully the first of many. We are on a different server now and I just stumbled onto another big European bison track. The umpteenth max estimate bison track we find, so who knows, maybe this one will lead us to a diamond. There's a female. And the entire herd is here, so this guy should be heading southwest, right there. Oh, come on. It didn't let me spot it, why? And now we'll have to find it again, but before we go, I'ma shoot one of these cows. That was a hard shot. And that was a double long. There is the herd. But the big male seems to be quite a few steps ahead of these females, and they're all going to the west, so if we run this way, we may be able to see the male right there. Oh! Level 5. Finally a level 5 European bison, which hopefully won't be a troll, because a few days ago we got another level 5 that scored 266 point something, which was below diamond, and I would certainly hate to see this guy trolling as well, so let's hope he is big enough. Okay, let's go for it. Should be viral. And that looked a bit too far back, but the first shot was certainly good. He died up there, so we definitely got it viral. A beautiful level 5 European bison that has a really good chance to be the first diamond of the hunt and the second one this week. And now let's see if it is actually a diamond. It is a 280.91 diamond. I really wanted to get one of these this week, they are my favorite species to hunt on this reserve, no doubt. And I just noticed that we were incredibly close from messing up the shot and consequently messing up the trophy, because look at how close we were from not hitting the long. I mean, the second shot didn't even hit a barrel, so I'm really happy the first one did. Level 5 fallow deer. A guaranteed diamond level 5 fallow deer. I've never seen that rack not make it always scores high enough, so this guy will be for sure the first diamond of the week. And being this guy is such a special trophy, I would love to drop him using the bow. Just gonna call them in. Okay, they are coming in. Well, at least the females, because the level 5 is still stuck on the feeding animation. I think the best we can do is to start crawling towards that area and look for some full cover there. About time, he's finally coming in. Now we are approaching 70 and he seems to have the intention to leave the area, so we need to get in range as quickly as possible. He's still calm. Let's do another short run to cut a few more mirrors. Okay, 57. Now 50 and attentive. He's finally responding to the calls now that the females are back. Well, he's alert again, but we're already inside the ideal range to use the bow, so as soon as he turns broadside, I'ma go for it. Alright, he's broadside. Let's see. He is down. Finally, our first diamond of the week, a beautiful fallow deer. It won't be especially big since the inner spread was not massive, but it's still gonna be a pretty decent sized diamond. Most likely a 260 plus trophy rating, which ain't too bad. That's a nice picture. So now let's see what it scores. 264.17 diamond. The first actual monster of the hunt is a massive level 5 fallow deer. We hit it. That guy doesn't look common. I think it is a white. Yeah, that looks like a white. My first ever white willow ptarmigan. Right now we're on this area, which is inside the willow ptarmigan home range, and it is one of the best locations to find them. This place is full of ptarmigans, raccoon dogs, brown bears, moose. Nice area to visit while doing some server hopping. Almost within the shotgun range, there he is. This plumage is not as rare as the red, but it's also quite rare, probably the equivalent of a piebald on a different species. So I cannot wait to place him on the lodge. He's alert. Now alarmed, defensive. He will take off at any moment, but we're already inside the shotgun range, so there's no problem. That's it. You know, from all the best models in the game, Rebon Coast has quite a few. All the birds are really well done. And here we have it, 648.31 silver, white plumage, willow ptarmigan. One of the two rares I need to find of this species, so now we must find the red. Whoa, that one is big. Top estimate of 128. That is indeed massive. Could perfectly be a level 2 diamond. I mean, the diamond score is 120, so a top estimate of 128 is quite insane for a level 2. Oh, level 3! Now that's a thing. 2 potential diamonds on the same flock. The level 2 is down. And there goes the level 3. Not sure if we hit him. And we should have, because those were 2 relatively easy shots. Okay, let's harvest this giant level 2. 119.43 gold. He's an absolute monster, he has the diamond weight, but it simply didn't score high enough to be a diamond. Well, there doesn't seem to be any blood here, so apparently we missed both shots. I hear a grouse. Oh, it's him. We got him. I thought I was about to lose him for a moment, he was getting far. This guy should be a diamond. I don't remember exactly how many of these I have, but they are one of the most common max levels on Rebon Coast. And they look amazing, so this will be a nice addition to the lodge. Unless it trolls, which is also possible, but very unlikely. 121.47 diamond. The first diamond of the hunt. It was quite a long chase, 3.45 kilometers. Level 3 capercaillie. I had the 4 to 5 kg track, I knew it had the potential to be something good, and it is in fact a level 3. And as I kept checking this region on multiple servers, I was thinking that if there was one diamond that we were bound to stumble into, it was definitely diamond capercaillie. You know, they are the most common diamond on this reserve, so it ain't really a surprise. No way. We gotta rejoin the server and find this guy again. And there he is again. Right on a nice open area almost 300 meters away. We gotta approach him. Now we are almost at 100, still outside the shotgun range. I just hope he doesn't run away. Well, never mind. We should have gone prone as soon as he went alert. Now he's gonna fly for a few seconds. And there's a flock of black grouse over there, including a decent size level 2 estimate up to 124. That is a potential diamond with low chances to make it, but the possibility is real. So we are definitely gonna chase him, but only after we kill this diamond capercaillie. 70 meters away. The big grouse is also close. And now he's alert, going prone. 55, and now he's fleeing again. But fortunately, this time we're inside the shotgun range, so I'm gonna make sure he doesn't go anywhere. That will be enough. 4.76 diamond. We will taxi it and we'll start moving towards the black grouse because the server is quite laggy. Oh! Level 3 Willow Ptarmigan. I had the max estimate track and that is our second level 3 Willow Ptarmigan in the last few days. The last one was a female, which you may remember from the last video, and well, this time we have a male. In fact, this is the second diamond potential cock I found on this area on this exact same location. And I wonder if he's the one making those calls. He sounds a bit too far to be spooked by us, so I imagine there is a lynx nearby. Yeah, those repeated calls definitely indicate that there is a lynx on the area, so he may fly this way. Just gonna turn the volume up to hear all the sounds, because especially here on Revontuli Coast, the sounds are instrumental to locate the birds. They are absolutely key. There's a hen. Shouldn't have any problem to drop her. Let's see. She is down. Just a small female, nothing special. And that is a warning call of perhaps the level 3, but I hear something coming. Oh! It's the level 3. Gotta be careful with that, because I don't know for how long he's been flying, and maybe he was about to start the landing animation. But fortunately, nothing unfortunate happened, and here we have it. It is a bicolor, a plumage that I have like 3 times with diamond score. It seems to be the most frequent plumage on the level 3s, but let's see if this one actually makes it. 774.37 diamond, another diamond ptarmigan. I just love to hunt this species, so even though I have many, I'm always gonna be happy to get one. They look amazing. I wasn't entirely sure, but I think it's very clear that that guy is a Melanistic. A level 3 Melanistic black buck. Finally. I had my doubts the first time I saw it, but as soon as I noticed that it doesn't have the white circles around the eyes, I knew it was a Mela. It is completely black. Not a single white patch of fur on its body. There's literally no way you can confuse it with common. I mean, here you can see the difference, it's pretty obvious. And well, I'm really excited. I have always wanted to find one of these, so I'm really glad we finally have the chance to get one. I'ma get on the tripod to call them in from there. Depending on how close he gets, I'ma drop him using either the crossbow or the 44 gaucho. You know, if he gets close enough to use the crossbow, I'ma use it, but if he doesn't, which is likely because of the wind, then I'ma drop him with the 44 gaucho. Hopefully they respond. Okay, they're coming in, that's good. They are approaching our position quickly, but this other guy is already alert. As I was expecting, the wind is gonna be a problem to use the crossbow, so we're gonna have to use the 44 Gaucho instead, because this Mela is gonna go alert soon. Gonna aim to carry hard shot. I'm struggling to see the center of the reticle. Right there. He is down. Our first Melanistic black buck is down. After more than 1600 kills, we finally have our first ever Melanistic black buck. Beautiful. I cannot believe it. Finally, a red willow ptarmigan. I've wanted one since the map came out, and it just had to happen. Now we gotta find it again quickly because we still don't have it, and the risk of crashing on multiplayer is always there. You know, there are so many things that can go wrong on multiplayer, but the increased chance of finding these kind of trophies really makes up for it. I hear one coming in. We chain the red neither. Maybe the whole flock will also fly this way. I heard one, not sure exactly where. It definitely sounded close, and I believe there's one, which is a level 2. I don't remember the estimate it had, but it was also a level 2. So hard to tell, but it may be the red. And it is actually the red. We got him. Look at that. In my opinion, one of the best looking rares, not only on Remontuli Coast but also in the game. It's beautiful. 683.5 cold, and look at the tracking distance, 5.5 kilometers. What a chase. And what a trophy. Well, that is something that I wasn't expecting to see today. I'm not even sure if that is an albine or a leucistic, but I know that regardless of the fur, that is gonna be my second rare bull Cape Buffalo ever. We'll have to chase him, and as soon as I have a chance, I'ma use the 338. There he goes. He's nervous. And now alert. Let's see. Not a fan of that angle. So I'ma wait for him to go broadside. Come on. That will be enough. It is actually a leucistic. Before we harvest the leucistic, I'ma shoot that little bacon with the 7mm. This rifle is fantastic at long ranges, so this is the kind of situation where I would choose it over any class 4-8 rifle. I honestly love it. So well, let's harvest this beautiful leucistic Cape Buffalo. Really big mythical, that is the big level 8 rack and the small level 9 rack. What a monster, 138.27 and a quick kill bonus of 79.44%. A beautiful rare.